that. So I'm just going through several different tunes that I've been writing out for students and putting them in a folder and just making sure see if I want to change anything. Relaxing the blues. Let's see what that one is. Oh, that's solo piano. Let's see. Oh man, I totally forgot that. I did this little sheet on 5 steps to holding the blues note. And this was step 1. And then I did step 2 is getting the F and A. You're holding that top note. Now the step 3 is this. Step 4 is getting the triad. Step 5. That's a good PDF right there. I might have to add that in my beginning blues things. All right, let's keep going. Yeah, this is an interesting thing right here. This PDF called Noah's Blues, I put in the folder for today. And this one is kind of a Red Garland approach with the left hand. And I'll just do the left hand only, so you hear that 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, 2, and 4. Everything on the offbeat. Oh, this is a simple blues though. It's not all the changes. Checking to see and make sure I wrote everything out right, and this is for a simple blues, so I need to write a jazz trio version of that. like the way that PDF's coming along, but that's not the one I was actually looking for. Sweet tips. Sweet Georgia Brown tips. Wow. And lots of other. Man, I forgot about that. Okay. C blues comping. Let's look at that. Oh, that's cool. Two-hand comping. I need blues on the move. Let me find that one. I see a pattern blues. That's a really good one. Generic patterns. Beginning blues. Blues piano exercises. Hound Dog blues. Blueberry Hill. X Shades blues. Dean's List blues. Dave's Leaving on a Plane. Let's see. Maybe if I just type move. Trio blues on the move. There it is right there. All right. Yeah, that's it. Okay. I need to add this. C Jazz Blues Charts 25. All right. Nope. Okay, C. C Jazz Blues. All right, here we go. let's do, that's just a trio exercise right there. So you have, it's like a ninth chord, or 13. And for the rest, I'm just doing basic chords, G minor, and back to the exercise. Same chord over and over. We're just working the fourth and fifth finger there. And let me find, let's go over, I want to go over the Noah blues again. Oh, what's up? Bill, how are you doing today? It's just the two of us, as they say. Awesome. Bill, did you get all the Labor Day PDFs on the Labor Day folder? I wrote out several things for you guys, and I've been putting them in the folder. I wrote out yard work blues for jazz trio and shuffle blues as well. Which, Bill, I appreciate keeping up with what you've been practicing and working on. I love all the feedback, and I think something like Yard Work Blues would be a great song for you to keep wearing out. I'll just play with this new track that I did this morning. Doing good, yes, got all the PDFs. Perfect, yeah. Yeah, I was really excited that we have a new guy, Tony, retired guy, and super awesome. He bought almost every course that I have in the store yesterday, and now he joined our membership channel, which I'm very thankful. Been watching replays. Yeah, I know it's keeping you busy there, but I think we're really getting somewhere with some of this material. So awesome. All right, very good. Yeah, that's a good one. Hey, Bill, if you want to stretch yourself a little bit on that, I want you to do the Blues on the Move. And let me just add that in our folder real quick. I put it in a different folder, but I might as well put it in there. I'm sure you have this blues trio on the move, but this is a good one just to start getting the jazzy side of things. And this Noah's Blues with the offbeat, the red garland kind of sound is a really cool, simple idea. It just has a couple of shapes, but that's in the folder from the Labor Day charts. Let me go ahead and just drag this in there. So this one is now, I don't want you guys to get, anyone watching this, to get overwhelmed with all these things. These are things that I'm assimilating and putting them into a new, I'll be putting this into a book, like 10, I was going to do 5, but I think I'll do 10 easy songs, and I'll do an intermediate level as well. But this idea of a progression of very simple songs like Days Leaving on a Plane and then Yard Work Blues. But it's all about using this vocabulary and getting it going. So like Blues Trio on the Move is a perfect example of using this 5/6 root, just like Yard Work Blues, right? But you have this idea of this one little shape is really swinging. And it's using those same things we've been doing. And what I love about this ending is this, where it turns the blues scale around. So, and you can just practice this for days. 2, 4, 2, 1, 2. And then it starts over again. I'm going to turn on the track and just to demonstrate this one, Bill, but make sure you take a look at this one. One hey Vicky. And 2 and 3. And 2 and 3 and then we could do Yard Work Blues. Let's do Yard Work. Oh wait, hold on a second. I didn't realize I was that delayed. Here we go. Yard work. Going to do some yard work. Now let's do the one we just did. Now, the one that I just did, let me stop that for a second, and I put in here is this red garland one that we're going to revisit again because to me it's so nice. This one, let me pull this Noah's Blues because I had that red garland idea, and so I wrote out the rhythm for Noah's Blues, and these have audio files in that folder as well. Ba-da-da-da-bum. Everything on the red garland thing is 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. It's definitely more on the tricky side, and that's why I wrote it out with the fingering. But in the right hand, it's actually quite easy. It's the pentatonic 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, and then a little blues scale notes. And then it does this little, that's like a C9 right there with that D in there. Does it again. And the way you're going to get something like this will take a little bit more, Bill, but this idea of the F is where that lines up. 1 and 2 and 3 with F. And that F sharp. And really, when we work on locking up the hands, what I like to call it, we do it slow and straight. So it'd be like this: 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 4 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So I'm thinking like a classical person, slow and straight. And with repetition, that's the way you get some of those things. Okay, Bill, I put, because you jumped in here, I put it in the same folder. Same folder, the Labor Day Blues. So check the one that I did today. Let me turn on the track and let's do a little more of that. 1, 2, 3. me stop that for just a second and check on you guys, see how everybody's doing. All right. If you're enjoying my little practice session, make sure you like this video. It helps me know that you guys like it, and it kind of helps decide if I need to keep these things up at times. All right, so yeah, my hope, sometimes I just like to show you guys ways that I like to practice. I'm just like everybody else, I have to practice, and I want to make sure I enjoy it. So in this case, I'm just kind of going through things that I'm doing for everyone else, right? All these PDFs, and they help me as well, of course. But I like to do these things to see like what really works and what do I need to work on from the writing standpoint as I'm writing all this stuff out. So on this Noah's Blues that I just did, I'm starting it on the and of 4, so 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and I just wonder if that might be too difficult. And I wonder if I should do, so give the first on the downbeat, but the Red Garland way without any downbeats, I'm doing 1, 2, and 3. I think I'll keep it as it is. I like that though. So let's say you just did Yard Work Blues. Then you go right into that 1, 2, and 3. All right, I'm going to practice a few more things before I get off this session. Again, it's very helpful to let me know if you guys are enjoying this. All right, let's see what Bill has to say in the chat. What's the new song? Well, I put the Yardwork Blues, both versions. I put the Noah's Blues in there. Noah's Blues, check that. And there's also an audio file and maybe a video file with the chord changes going by. Not sure. But that's the sort of Red Garland. Bo-do-da-dee-bum, bo-do-da-dee-bum, bee-ba-da-ba-ba. Bee-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da. I think I like the F sharp better. Boom, bee-da-ba-dum, bo-do-da-dee-bum, ba-da-da-bum, bo-do-da-da-bum, bee-da-da-ba-dum. All right, let's look at a couple of other things here. So big shout out. We had somebody else join our channel today, our YouTube channel. Very thankful for that. Awesome. I think we're at 13 now, maybe. Really excited about that. And Tony bought a bunch of things today. All right, somebody, Real Know-It-All. Wait. Real Know. Oh, nice. Very high quality. Like my triad exercise. Hey, thank you very much. Real Noatona. All right. I'm going to say you're awesome. I love it when people comment on my channel. And just so we know, you guys have been trying to leave comments, and I finally figured out that on several of my videos, lots of my lives, all kinds of things, it's been locked down. It says no comments, and I finally found a hidden setting where you guys can now leave comments post live as well. I don't know what was going on. All right, awesome. Bill's enjoying it. Very good. Honestly, I didn't even know. I didn't know that there are ads on this. Let me just check. I didn't think I had those turned on. Okay. Oh, no, you know what? He left it on another video, which does have ads on it. Okay. I didn't want to disrupt this. All right. Vicky's enjoying this and Bill's enjoying this very much. That's good. Okay, so let's do this. I'm going to work on another PDF that I put in there today, and this is going to feel a little bit fast, and also this is written out with a shuffle type chord progression with just 3 chords, C, F, and G. So do not get overwhelmed with this one I'm about to play. The tempo is going to be a little brisk anyway, but it'll take me a second. So no, that's not it. Let me think of it. So we have so we go. Let me look at the sheet music. I can't remember if I came down all the way on that exercise. Again, this is a little bit brisk as to what we're trying to do, but at least I'm going to talk about the style in just a second. I know this is just supposed to be me practicing, but when I have members on, I need to make sure I'm teaching as well. So watch this. Okay. That's it. So the story on this one, if you didn't hear earlier, is last year sometime I was playing a duo with a friend of mine, and he's a really good piano player, and he was doing this all night. He was doing it like whatever he was doing, he kept doing that. Whatever the scale was, whatever the lick was, and he was mostly doing it kind of diatonic licks, and he would go up whatever lick or scale, whatever. So I decided to adopt that. I'm like, I don't ever do that. So I started doing that in my playing, and then I just did this exercise to do like a pentatonic exercise over a blues, and it gives you this 1 2 3 1 2 3. So this in this tempo with this track, it's a little crisp, but over a C shuffle blues, yeah, there you go. So it's a lot more chill. But let's just look at the PDF. All right, let me turn on the track. And again, this is my practice session, so I can practice if it's a little fast. So we go. I could go. All right, let me stop that. Let's talk about it for a second. Let's say we were playing it at a much slower tempo. Yeah, the pin triplet blues. That's what I like to hear, Bill. Isn't that nice? Just the style of that. So everybody watching, make sure you put that in your playing. It's just a lot of 1 2 3 things, and take it slow, right? I'm playing a little faster just because of the tempo. But see, notice how that works over pretty much the entire blues. You can make it work the same way you can make a C blues scale work over the entire blues. You can do the same thing. It doesn't matter the chord. Now, if you just played that all the time, it would sound probably boring. But if you just throw it in there every now and then, it's kind of a cool sound, right? You just go on, whatever thing you're doing. It can be this blues lick. And then kind of settle it down and go to something a little bit more simple. Let's turn on the track and show you again what I mean by that. So let's say we're doing I See a Pattern. Let's do it again. And just chill after that. All right, so Bill, let's say you were going to get this and you worked on this example, and then you wanted to go back and do yard work blues, which I know you like. That's a good one. So going to do some yard work. Two and three and four. How about we start off with here we go. All right, let me stop that for a second. What a fun little lick to practice. And it's not just that, it's just this idea of you can do it on your scales if you want to. You can do it over minor, Dorian, blues scale, or right, so anything you want to do, you can mess around with that. Kind of a fun idea. All right, let's shift gears a little bit. Let's talk about a couple of blues licks. Now, this comes right out of Blues Volume 1. It's also in the Shapes course as well, is you have C, E, G, B flat. And then, Bill, you know that if we do C, E, G, and B flat and take our index finger and go up a whole step, now you have this right here. You have this really nice lick, and that goes from C7 to F in second inversion, and end on the triad. And the crazy thing is, I can go to C minor on the F and it's going to sound great. But the other thing I can do, if I want to get a little Oscar Peterson-esque, if I want to, on that note right there on the F7, I have that E flat. So I can go right here and do that kind of sound. I keep not being live. I know I'm a little bit behind here. Hopefully I'm catching up on the chat too. Let's just do a little of that. So we have this. So right there, I'm just kind of goofing off with this one idea, this one lick right here. And I could go, if I wanted to, and right here, I could go, or if I wanted to, even though it's diminished technically there, you can do whatever you want over that. But just the idea of sometimes I might just want to go, instead of, I could go. Kind of fun to do that. And then you combine this with one of your other ideas that we've already done today, and you're good. Yardwork blues. 2. Let's see if anybody else is engaged in this video at this point. All right. Bill, what is your number one song that you've been working on? Is it Yard Work Blues? Yard Work Blues? Awesome. All right, let me wind up this lesson. What is one other thing I want to practice? I'm excited. I tell you what would be kind of fun to do. Let's do this. We have some people watching. I'm going to show you guys. Stay tuned. Just hold on a second. Oh, I didn't do the right thing. Let me check. Maybe that's it. Oops. Okay. Okay, so those that we're very thankful for my All Access members and my Chord Academy members. You guys are incredible, and I can't do it without you, and very much appreciate you. We started this new thing with the YouTube membership, and it's crazy that we have several people that double dip to that. So yes, it is an extra coffee on this lowest tier, but I want to show we have 13 members now in the YouTube channel, and let me show you why I like this. Now, it's not an all access thing, but there's tons of stuff that people get, including the community. Let me give you guys a tour of what it's like. I think it's kind of cool to show you guys. I want to show you how easy it is to maneuver some of these things. All right, so I'm going to go here and make sure I click on the right thing, and I'm going to get out of this, and I'm going to go to, let's do this. Give me 1 second. This would be a good way to end this. All right, so I'm going to go back here. Make sure you guys can see. Okay, so I'm on my channel right now. And I'm going to go to where it says membership. So if somebody's a member of, and we have 13 members now, and what you do is you just click, go to my channel. This is for everybody who might be watching who's a member. Most of y'all know this, but it's kind of important. There are different tiers. There's one, it's like an elite tier, and it's like $14.99. And we have a lot of people, like 4 or 5 of our 13 members are elite members, and there's a couple that are $9.99, and then there's $5.99. And I've been giving tons of stuff to every single level. And I always say, I've been saying to anybody, if you're not sure, don't sign up. But if you want to at least give it a try, Nobody has left yet. All we do is keep adding, but I definitely want more. But here's what it says: highlighted content for members. So like all these videos that say members only, it's only for our members, you know. Now, Bill, have no worries, because I have all the videos for All Access and Chord Academy. They're separate playlists, and so you guys always get the replays. But what I'm saying is, for non-members, people who are just hanging out the channel, they don't ever get to watch any of these things. And there's tons of them. There's tons of things. Members only PDFs. But here's the thing. Members only post. Here's your PDF from today. You click it. Boom. There it is. Here's the video we watched. You get the PDF, and you get the video that goes with it. Here's another thing. 4 days ago, my gift to you, the whole entire songbook, the iMusicAcademy songbook, the lesson that goes with it. Here's me practicing trumpet, members only. Not that you want to watch that, but some people like to watch somebody else practice. It's kind of fun. And then 6 days ago, hey team, here are the PDFs from today's jazz comping lesson. There's the lesson that goes with it. There's the folder that has the PDF. 10 days ago, members, here is I See a Pattern Blues. Enjoy. 10 days ago, Akshay's Blues. Here's the video. Let's play some random songs together, where I'm playing jazz, hymns, you name it, improv ideas. How can I help, members? Here's a members only video. How can I help you? Easy Jazz Blues. 2 weeks ago, enjoy this PDF, 3 important blues scales. Etudes, you name it. It goes on. And this is literally for, on the bottom level, a coffee a week. It's $5.99. I've even told people, hey, if you're unsure, let me send you $5.99 to show you how awesome this is. But I only want people who are going to give it a shot and know how awesome this is. It's a really crazy way to get involved in what we're doing. All right, so I hope that you're able to see that preview. It's insane. Awesome. Yeah, so if anyone wants to go for it, just hit join. Get that. Don't just join just to join, but give it a try. I promise you, it's a way for me to get to know you guys. If you're a piano player, you're wanting to get better, maybe it's technique, maybe it's improv lessons, jazz, classical lessons. I'm a classical piano player as well. I have a classical background. If you need help with technique or something, or what to study, or the best etudes you need to do, I can help you with that. Okay, so we'll wrap it up for right now. And I will probably do a lesson tonight, maybe on a different instrument. I thought about doing a mandolin lesson sometime today or tonight, just as a fun thing on the side, because I have an important gig coming up on October 6th, where I'm playing mandolin and leading a group. So I do what I usually do this time of year, is I'll start dusting off the mandolin and I'll get my chops together. So I might clue you guys in on that process of me getting ready for a gig when you have a month or whatever. So it'll be kind of fun. Some bluegrass and some jazz things as well. And again, we had another person sign up today to our academy, our membership area, and so just hit join and join the lowest tier if you need to. And if you're a member of the lowest tier already, which is a coffee, and you want to double it up, go for the $9.99 or the $14.99. It's not going to hurt my feelings, and it really does help the channel when you guys are able to do that. So I hope that you enjoy all of the stuff that I give away. I give away tons and tons of stuff, and people pay me a lot of money, just like I would pay somebody else if I was getting lessons with somebody. So I do give a lot of stuff away. I love to teach. You guys know that. So I'm here to help you. If you're not able to join anything, that's fine too. I still love to hear from you, and I appreciate your support, your comments, and all that. But I'm looking for the next person to at least start the entry level of hitting the join button and just go for it. It's literally at the lowest tier. It's $5.99, and I think you'll feel crazy good about your investment. it's a really cool platform also on the inside. One more thing is that I do have a store, iMusicAcademy.com, and occasionally it happens. Somebody goes in and they go crazy and they buy a bunch of things. Well, that person yesterday was Tony, and very thankful for Tony. He bought almost all of my courses yesterday at iMusicAcademy.com, which is a huge blessing. And then he signed up today for our academy, our membership. So very thankful for Tony. And it's not about the money for me. The financial side is very important because I'm trying to build this thing, but it's also the relationship and getting to know you guys. So that there, I've said it. I'm waiting for the next person. And when you sign up, not only are you going to hear from me, but you're going to hear from every single person who's a member of any of the academies or in the YouTube membership. That we want to know who you are, and we'll celebrate you joining. So my hope is one day not to just have 13, but to have like 13,000. Or maybe that's low. Maybe that's low. All right, guys, have a good one. If you have any questions right now is the time. What we do at the end of each stream is get to say bye to each other and see you on the next stream. So I'll start by saying, Bill, thank you so much for your support of the channel. He's an all-access member. And it's literally, to be an all-access member, it's literally an investment of one lesson a month with me, and you get everything. So it's kind of crazy. And you have people like my dad and Hugh and others who are not only members of some of the academies, but they just they double and triple dip and a member of the YouTube membership as well. I wish I could add people, like if you're a member of the academy, I wish I could just say, all right, come on over to the academy, but it has to be through Google, and it's just a recurring thing just like we all do. I have recurring things through Google all the time. I have storage, Google Drive, all that. It's just like whatever the price is per month, and it's just like any other membership. But anyway, go for it. I promise you'll be happy. All right, have a good one. I'll see you in the next video. And Bill, thank you again. And Vicky, y'all are awesome. Bill, I'm really excited, man. Keep going, all right? And keep the comments coming in, and keep practicing and having fun with this. I'm always here to help you guys. You guys know that. And Vicky, good to see you in. I'll be on a little later. I'm going to take a break. But everybody, I'm asking you guys, hit those notifications to know when I go live. And your feedback on liking the videos, your comments, when I get a random comment on the video, it's important to me, and it makes me feel really good to know that I'm helping you guys. All right, see you guys in the next video. Maybe, who knows, maybe between now and the next time